Well, hello everybody. Thank you for coming by. Happy weekend. I'm here to do I was actually going to be doing an all signs reading, but as I sat down, the energy was like, no, I'm doing a general love reading. So I guess I'm doing a general love reading, you guys. It'll be for anybody, any sign. I will call out astrology as we go, but you don't have to have that in your chart or your persons for this message to be for you. As I sat down to meditate on the love energies, I actually received lyrics to a song. The song is from the 70s by a band called Big Star. It's called 13. And the lyrics that popped into my mind were, won't you let me walk you home from school? Won't you let me meet you at the pool? Maybe Friday I can get some tickets for the dance, and I'll take you. It's so sweet. It's got a very nostalgic and warm vibe to it. And I notice in the astrology that we have Venus moving into Libra this week. Now, of course, Libra is ruled by Venus, so it's right at home there. It is a very sweet, very romantic position. One of my favorite astrological pairings. So in this deep, heavy, scorpionic energy, we get a little infusion of sweet love from Libra and Venus. Thank goodness. And that song kind of has that same energy to it. I think there's a need this week in the collective to really focus on the kind of pure love aspects instead of trying to get so deep and involved and falling into that sometimes hypnotic, scorpionic state where it's very intense. This is about bringing some sweetness and pure energy into the mix. That said, let's do a love reading. Let's just see how it goes, you guys. I'm going to start off with a few oracles as always. We're going to look with the romance angels and see what this connection is about. I'll be focusing on the energy of the person on your mind, but it is a love reading as always. It could be vice versa, interchangeable. We dropped a card. I think. I thought I felt a card drop or heard a card drop on the floor, but no. All right, I guess not. Romance angels, for whoever this reading is for. Remember, you don't have to resonate with an entire reading for it to contain messages valid for you. Just use your own discretion as always. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. I love how much that there's kids in this picture. Very Six of Cuppy. Very sweet romantic energy, which is what I was picking up on. Great love is worth making the effort. So if it is an effort for you or this person to kind of step into that faithful belief in love again, this is saying you can do so with that kind of childlike, innocent approach to it. Yeah, on the bottom of the deck, we have trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Here in Scorpio season, where right now we have the Sun, Mercury, and Mars, having faith is not necessarily that easy. I've talked about this before, where Scorpio wants to kind of have the answers to everything, to know the deep, dark psychology behind it. And this is actually saying it's time to surrender that need, go with the flow and trust. Let's go into the Amore Psyche deck. Let's see some of the more physical or sexual components in this connection. Okay, what do we have? Longing and desire. Oh, I love that. You can see how it looks like he's kind of divinating through a crystal ball. I think this person and you already know what you want. And there is, of course, this longing for it. Eros and Thanatos. Oh my gosh. Love and death right there. Probably the sexiest card in this deck. I love that. You can see how it's like kind of, he's conquered that snake and her, claiming what is his, longing and desire. Ooh. Okay, all of a sudden it's getting very warm in here. All right. Let's go to the True Love Reading Oracle. Okay, what do we have? Oh man. The Rainbow Reviver. This is one of my favorite cards in this deck. Again, reviving that rainbow within you, that belief in magic again. See how she's kind of like riding the rainbow? I love it. This is about sweetness and magic returning to a situation. On the bottom, we have intimacy. Okay. I'm loving it so far, you guys. Let's go to the good tarot. Let's find out what this person is thinking about. Again, remember, these energies can be vice versa. It can be both of you. We have Mr. Thinker himself, the King of Swords, coming up large in all the readings lately. Not just around here, but in everybody's readings. Aquarius energy. The King of Swords has a difficult time here with that kind of innocent feeling. He's definitely one who doesn't want to believe in fantasy. The King of Swords is a facts-only man kind of guy. So what's on their mind right now is that they can actually see things very clearly. And they're trying to also use a logical mind to make a decision here. If this is you, you could have this kind of person on your mind, the King of Swords. I'm going to read it as if it's the other person. But again, you guys put yourself in where you belong. Let's see what's in their heart. Oh, right, ready to talk. Oh boy. The Tower. Aquarius, Aries, and Scorpio energy. The Tower is where something's got to change. Perhaps this King of Swords has been a little bit too held back in his emotions. I mean, the King of Swords is known for that. But also it's like wanting to keep in control of the way this unfolds. The Tower can be that this situation has caused a disruption in their heart space. It's like everything that they built up in defense is now falling away. And it could be a real time of awakening for this person, especially with longing and desire out there. And the Rainbow Reviver. Oh my goodness. The Eight of Swords. Can't see, can't hear, don't want to. I think that this person could be actually trying to deny how they feel. Deny this connection. But the Eight of Swords is also a card about needing courage. All of the eights are. So it could be that this person has a great fear of what's happening in the heart, where their defenses are dropping with this Tower. It's like they are definitely in deep resistance to this. The Eight of Swords is a mind trap. Okay, let's see how they're seeing you. Oh, that's why. The Ace of Cups. Yeah. So the King of Swords is trying to shore up his heart with a brick wall of sorts. I mean, the Tower is built to withstand storms, to withstand the squalls of emotion which come on the heels of the Ace of Cups. This is a big emotional opportunity. It's very sweet. Look at that sweet little seahorse. He's swimming there with that pearl of promise. Look at the difference in these energies. That sweet little seahorse bringing in the cup of water is causing that Tower to come crashing down on this King of Swords. And now they're up in their mind being like, oh my gosh, I don't see it. Nope, nope. Don't hear it. Nope. Not taking action. Nope. But they're seeing you as this beautiful Ace of Cups. Now, the aces are just energy that hangs in our environment, in the connection. It has to be actually brought down and realized, utilized. So I think they're seeing you as this Rainbow Reviver energy. Let's see what the challenge is. How many? All right, I'll take both. The Page of Fire and the Five of Earth. Okay. There could be a child involved in this situation. Pages can often be children, but it can also be a message of optimism, a passionate message. It can be that communicating to you, maybe they're sitting in an energy of lack somehow. This Five of Earth might mean that they don't have the physical support. In other words, they're feeling insecure financially, physically, something like that. Okay, let's see what a potential outcome in this situation is for you. And this person, we have Judgment. Sagittarius and Scorpio. This is about making a decision to leave behind the shadows that haunt you. They do have to do with the past. Inside of us, of course, there's that kind of, this is that scorpionic energy, right? Of everything that lies below. And this is making a decision to come out of that darkness and seek expansion, growth, happiness, the Rainbow Reviver. On the bottom of the deck is the Three of Earth, more earth energy. So this is about collaborating and building. Okay. It's going to help us a lot to get some clarification, which we will do right now from the lights here. Why is the King of Swords here? What's on his mind? Oh yeah. Speaking of the tidal wave that takes the tower down, we have the Ten of Cups. This King of Swords is thinking about emotional fulfillment with you, thinking about having the complete picture. Isn't it interesting how it's all coming in on the rainbow? We have the Rainbow Reviver. They know that you bring them this sense of happiness and emotional fulfillment. The Water and Swords in tarot are among my favorite, especially the King of Swords, because I always see him as like sticking all these swords around himself, being like, no entry, but you can't stop the water from flowing between. You can't seal the cracks tight enough. That's why the tower is coming down. Somehow you and your emotionality, or what you represent to them, or what you have to offer, that Ace of Cups leads to the 10, right? They see you as that source, and somehow you've permeated this King of Swords' walls. All right, let's see the Tower. The Nine of Wands, spiritual perseverance. It could be too that this person is undergoing some kind of change. Oh yeah, look at that. Another ace with the Ace of Pentacles. Earth and water here, which, as I always say, makes a buildable material. It makes things that last. So I think that this King of Swords here wants to bring some kind of stability, wants to offer something to this situation, moving it out of the kind of more ethereal emotional place and down into the practical physical reality, what you can touch, feel, hold. I mean, we're going from emotional to physical, and here we have longing and desire. So it could be that this King of Swords wants to turn this into more of a physical contact. Okay. Eight of Swords, please. And make an offer to you. Eight of Swords. But what's with the nervousness? Now we have the Five of Cups. Sadness and regret. Five of Cups and Five of Pentacles. We have Five of Pentacles in the challenge. There's something here that they can't get their mind around. Something that's making them quite sad. Maybe in the past they did Eight of Pentacles. They didn't put in enough concerted effort. And there's sadness and regrets around that. There's something that they cannot let go of. They can't stop thinking about what's been lost. Maybe it was at, I'm not getting that. I was going to say maybe it was at their hands, but oh my gosh, the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Pentacles is commitment energy. It's stability. It's what this, now we have this Ace of Pentacles turning into the 10, and the Ace of Cups turning into the 10 of Cups. There's a lot of potential here for longevity, for building something stable and satisfying together, something that could last forever. But I think this person has a lot of fears or regrets, or it's like they feel like committing, moving it into a more physical, practical construct leads them to a place of sadness. Interesting. It might be in the way that they view, commitment. The Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is about looking forward with positive expectancy. They know this, but why the Five of Cups? It's like they know you're out there. They know what you represent to them, but they're in the Eight of Swords. Can't see, can't hear, don't want to, because of sadness, because of regrets from the past. We have the Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. This could be you. The Queen of Wands is a very sexy, very magnetic character. Very appealing and magical in many senses. They might find you super attractive. It could be that because of that, they doubt that this could actually lead to what they want it to be, which is something stable and grounded, something that can last forever. But because of the way they feel, maybe they're just, the attraction is very strong, and so they're like, well, that can't lead to anything forever, anything stable, anything grounded. They're trying not to see how attracted they are to you. Let's put it that way. Okay. Ace of Cups. We have the moon. Cancer's ruling planet. The moon is what we don't see. It can be the psyche, the inner emotional self, fears, doubts. But the moon with the Ace of Cups, again, this is how they see you. You could be incredibly intuitive. Could be that you're not expressing. Oh, look at that. We have Judgment and the Eight of Cups. Okay. So perhaps they're wondering if you made a decision to leave this behind, because I am getting that there has been a lot of hesitation. It's like they're looking forward to a future with you. They can see it. They know they could create this lasting commitment with you, but boom, Five of Cups comes in. And it might be because, again, it's their, look at who's on the bottom. The Six of Cups. I knew it. Won't you let me walk you home from school? That's the Rainbow Reviver. And that is what's needed here from the Five to the Six of Cups. Could be somebody from your past, but I think it's more somebody that you have this kind of sweet connection with at the core of it all. And I think what they're afraid of here is that you've left it behind for some reason. See how we have Judgment again? And what they want to know is, can they resurrect something? Can they bring this Ace of Cups energy back into the situation? The King of Swords here is very well aware, Ten of Cups, of where it could lead. But they think you made a decision to walk away. And yeah, and they're seeing you as the opportunity now. But it's like they want to be able to build something stable and lasting with you, but something in this energy is making them feel like that wouldn't be possible. Why Five of Earth in the challenge? That might have something to do with it. The Seven of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy here. I know, okay, yeah. The King of Swords, of course, is controls these seven swords. And so in the challenge here, it could be that they're convincing themselves that this could only lead to lack, or that they don't have enough. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is somebody else, actually. This is somebody else. And in the challenges here, it could be that they got to move quietly behind the scenes. All right, now I'm sort of seeing you guys. All right. The Queen of Pentacles is who's in charge of this Ten of Pentacles. It's the cornerstone, it's the wife. So this person could actually already be in an involvement and looking towards a future involving you. It's bringing them sense of that longing and desire, but they got to keep the Eight of Swords. They're not telling you because they don't want you to know yet. Look who's hiding in the challenges. Okay. All right. So what they're not telling you, I mean, they're seeing you as this brand new beginning, this little seahorse full of promise. And since it's under the moon and we have the Eight of Cups and Judgment, this could be them too, making the decision to walk away from whatever situation they're already involved in to move into a future that they see themselves creating with you with this Three of Wands. And you, with the Queen of Wands, are very attractive to this person. The Rainbow Reviver, bringing back happiness and joy and sweetness and purity into their life. But I think it's like they are not telling you that they need to walk away from something else, because we have the Seven of Swords coming out, and that is keeping your plans and your strategies to yourself with the Five of Earth and the Page of Wands here. It's like maybe they're worried that if this Queen of Pentacles catches on, it could lead to some kind of financial compromise for them. Because we have them sitting in Ten of Pentacles, and then over here is the Five. So they may be being very careful not to, compromise their financial situation. We have the Knight of Pentacles that fell out as well, which I'm not going to keep because that's too many for the clarifiers. But the Knight of Pentacles is a slow, careful, and deliberate approach. Might be taking a long time. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So this King of Swords is being guided along with the promise of complete emotional fulfillment. But it requires them leaving behind something else. It could be a job. It definitely could be. But with this Queen of Pentacles here and the Seven of Swords, I think maybe we're looking at more of a pre-existing situation, and they're keeping their moves under the moon. Judgment, or the Call, as it's known here in the Good Tarot. Let's see. Why is Judgment? Now we have the Queen of Swords, the King and Queen of Swords here. The King and Queen of Swords for me, yes, they're a couple that often has the most respect for each other. They tell each other the truth. But also this could be a divorcee. This could be about a divorce. Okay? And with the Queen of Swords and Judgment, it could be that that is what they're waiting for. Okay. Queen of Swords. Yeah. Yeah. 9 of Pentacles and 3 of Pentacles again. The 9 of Pentacles is about becoming single and holding on to your stability and financial well-being in doing so. With the 3 here, it could be that they want to build with you. Now bringing what they have out of this situation, whatever it is, it could be financial, material. 8 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Lots of movement and communication. Very fiery, very passionate. We have Eros and Thanatos. This is a lot of passionate energy here. So once this decision is made and they become single, with this Judgment card, that's when they step into what they see for their future. And they have the 10 of Cups. They want to bring you an offer as well. So there's some like very tricky maneuvering behind the scenes going on here for this person. Let's see this 8 of Cups. Okay, 2 of Cups. You guys, unbelievable. That's partnership. And as I always say about this 8 of Cups, all of the 8s in tarot are ruled by the major arcana 8, which is the Strength card. This is about having the courage and integrity to walk away from things that are not fulfilling enough. You can see that small fire right there, just a little bit of warmth. But she's walking towards the sun, the ultimate, the fire, and the Rainbow Reviver, right? Here's the 2 of Cups. That's what they're doing. They're coming to complete their picture. They have the 10 of Cups on their mind. They're seeing you as the Ace of Cups and the Moon. And what they're not telling you is that they do plan to come your way to receive what they now see with this 10 of Cups. 10 Cups right here. Operating under the moon again. They're keeping it a secret until some kind of legal decision is made. I'm feeling a legal decision, but it may not be. Yeah. Aries on the bottom of the deck with the Fool. A leap of faith in a brand new direction. The Fool is fueled on by Kundalini energy. Think about the Ace of Wands. It's about that passion enlivening their heart chakra again. Again, the Rainbow Reviver, longing and desire. This is what's pulling them forward towards you. Why do they have to hide from this Queen of Pentacles? The King of Swords, being very strategic and wise here. Knowing what to do, how to handle things, what's best. King of Swords is very perceptive. He is the strategist. And the 4 of Cups. They're not emotionally fulfilled here. So with the 7 of Swords and the King of Swords, 4 of Cups, it's like they could be presenting a front of being like, whatever. I don't need it. I can take it or leave it. But that's a front. And it is because of this Queen of Pentacles. It's some kind of mental strategy here. Emotional fulfillment. This is what they want. Now, that 9 of Cups to the Ace of Cups, which they see you holding, becomes the 10 of Cups. They want it all. And they want it to be done the right way, so they're being very careful about how they do this, of course. Our first falling card of the reading. That's not too bad. Let's see. We have the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The King and Queen of Pentacles, yeah, this person could certainly have a pre-existing situation. Yeah, death and rebirth on the bottom of the deck, Scorpio. Something's changing here. This King of Swords could be stepping more into King of Pentacles energy, wanting to build that stability with you. Oh, that's too many. Oh my gosh, I just saw the Empress come out, but we had a whole stack of cards here. I just want one more on this Judgment, because this is what they're waiting for. And it does definitely have to do with money. They might be coming in to offer you, look at that. The Queen of Cups. Cancer energy, we have the Moon. You could be a Cancer, you could be dealing with a Cancer. And then the Lovers. Gemini's major. I knew we were going to see the Lovers. I could just feel it. The Lovers is a soul awakening. It's like where your heart's being pulled at to such a degree, it generally tends to lead you to need to make a decision. Whether that's about two directions you could go in, Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, or this person. Or, you know, two people they could choose from, two paths they could take, two sides of the self. Whatever it has to be compromised, it's being driven on by passion, by love, by attraction. You could be this Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords as well, where you're going to need to make a decision about building something with this person, investing in a very real way. Nine of Pentacles, so it's like they had to get single, they had to free up some kind of financial situation, because the King of Pentacles, again, remember we saw the Ten of Cups with that King of Swords, and the King of Swords is like, Ten of Cups isn't really going to cut it for the King of Pentacles. He wants Ten of Pentacles. I'm only going to invest in things that can build and grow and last. King of Pentacles is looking for a way to ground this energy. And it's going to be up to you to make a decision. What's this? Oh, the King of Wands. Nice. Now we have the King and Queen of Wands coming out. There's a whole lot of fiery attraction between the two of you, but also mutual respect. They might want to build something with you here because they think that you're their match, you know? It could even be about building a company or a project together. The King of Wands, we have the High Priestess, Pisces major. And that goes for me with the Lovers. There's a very deep intuitive connection, but also right now there could be silence. Nine of Swords. They're not talking. They're stressing. Sometimes this King of Swords can get into that energy because they want to be so sure of the outcome before taking a risk that it sends directly into Nine of Swords. From there comes the Tower. Because when we sit in resistance, the universe comes along and is like, this is the Rainbow Reviver. This is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So the universe comes in and is like, nope, this is what is best for you. And I think that this person realizes they're going to have to do this because it won't leave them alone with the High Priestess. There's too much attraction, too much psychic energy, too much pulling at their heart. We have the Hermit. Yeah. Virgo energy. The Hermit and the High Priestess for me are the most spiritual couple in tarot. Now this could have to do with working together on something like that you guys intuitively understand. But it can also be what I said, that deep spiritual connection that exists between the two of you is pulling this King of Swords into action, engaging in their passion. And the King of Wands is Mars energy. It's pretty hard to resist. Yeah, pretty hard to resist, the Lovers. All right. What will this King of Wands say? Because he's definitely coming in. You know it, they know it. The Knight of Wands, I love it. That's that song. That's that youthful energy. This is about embracing the passion in a situation and having optimism, not being so concerned about how is it all going to go and where is it all going to land. They're going to take action toward you. One more. Bringing in a message. And we have the Page of Wands in the challenges. Another Knight with the Knight of Swords, and they want to tell you something. It's like all of a sudden they're in a hurry. One more. Speak a truth, the King of Swords. The Empress, she came back out. Divine feminine energy with the Empress. They want to come in and tell you something about this Empress. But what is it? Are you the Empress? Because there is somebody else. The Empress could be wife. There is definitely somebody else. The Page of Pentacles. There could be children involved in this situation. We have 2 pages. There could be 2 children. This could be about their money. Yeah. All right. One more. It could definitely be about their money. There could be some kind of child support issues, something like that. They're trying to settle their debts. Okay. And then the World. You could be at a distance from this person, but this could also be about completing a cycle from the past. Either way, they're going to make a move in your direction, just as how often do we hear this, but it's true. And when we're dealing with King and Queen energies, these are very mature energies. So it's not about springing, right? Like the Knight becomes the King of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords becomes the King of Swords. This is not, they want to do it the right way as well. And that's why they're taking their time to complete cycles. The World, one more. So you could be at a distance from this person for sure, but it can be about them completing a cycle. Firepower, 8 of Wands, so much passion, so much action. They could actually be coming toward you too. The 8 of Wands can be a card about travel. And we saw the Fool. Remember I said the Fool is fueled on by passion, by creativity, by imagination, by love. 8 of Wands. And the World, yeah, there could definitely be travel involved in this situation. And this King of Swords is being very careful about how they move toward you. Could be protecting their finances, their stability. But what they do see building with you is this 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. You are definitely representing their emotional fulfillment because we have it with judgment attached to you. And judgment in the outcome, making a decision to follow their passion and come your way, closing the space between the two of you. Now, if there is a distance, it could be that, of course, it takes a lot of money to visit each other. And in this day and age, we see that a lot with online connections and meeting people all over the world, right? So that could also be why they're protective of their finances at this time. All right, wow. It's a beautiful reading though. Let's do some star codes on it. Now this can be astrological energy in your chart, in theirs, or just overall influencing the situation. The 6th house, Virgo rules the 6th house. We have the Hermit out here, but it is all about sustainability, right? And remember I said that about that King of Swords? And the King of Pentacles. I only want to invest in things that are wise, that are good for me, that's going to lead to something lasting and sustainable, stable. Things that are in alignment. I'll take them all, why not? Transits. This could refer to this moon transit that's happening right now, but also the changing climate of the situation as the story unfolds. We have the solar calm, the clarifier. Yeah, there could be no action right now. It could be a time of silence, and we see that with the moon, right? Because there's plans unrolling here that you don't really know about. The 5th house. Leo rules the 5th house. This is all about joy and creativity in children, happiness, pleasure, fun. That 5th house is about to come into action But also there could definitely be kids involved. One more. The 7th house, the house of the relationship, the house of the partner. Libra rules the 7th house. You could be dealing with a Libra. But the 7th house is where we find our true partner. It is that balance, right? That Venus energy. So what this is saying with climate and solar calm in the 7th house, this can be referring to Venus in Libra. And this is all kind of occurring due to that influence. On the bottom of the deck, we have Capricorn. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. You could have that in your chart. But Capricorn is also that King of Pentacles energy, moving very wisely to build things that last. That's what Cappy does. Not going to waste energy on things that are just built on attraction. There has to be something more behind that. And with Capricorn showing up here, it definitely has to do with them making a wise decision. All right. Let's close this off with a couple of cards from the Lovers Oracle. I love this 5th and 7th house, passion and relationship. We have 8 of Wands. So again, they don't just want the passion of this. They want it to be something rooted, grounded, and something that can last. Although the passion is very strongly there. Okay. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities in your life. That 9 of Swords we saw is unwanted thoughts. It's trying to control the outcome of everything or see where it's going to go before actually taking the steps. Oh, one of my favorite cards in this deck. Look at the Freedom. This reminds me of the Judgment card. Where is that Judgment card? I actually like it better in the other deck, yeah. See the rising up out of the shadows? And that bird of freedom right there. Okay. It says, you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. We have the 9 of Wands and the Tower in the heart space. So for this King of Swords, it could be that they're undergoing a lot of turmoil. I do think there's another relationship in the mix. Could be causing turmoil. Okay. Freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Exactly. And I think that's the message for this King of Swords, who's actually clearing the path. And now could be bringing you a message and saying as much. The path is clear if you want it to be. Because we end with Judgment too, so it's going to be your decision. But they're definitely bringing in an offer to you, being like, I'm free to move about now, 9 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands. I can come your way. I want to start something with you, something solid, lasting, rooted. But they're moving through all of this in a place of silence. It could be that that's why this situation is calling for you to have faith. Because trust that what you manifested is coming your way. They're seeing you as the Ace of Cups. It's just that it's a bit of a process for them to get there. And it does require that they leave behind something else that perhaps it could be work for them, or a marriage, something long lasting and seemingly stable. But in order to come your way, they're going to need to leave that behind, which is what this strategist of the King of Swords is doing. All right, my friends, that's what I have for you. What a beautiful reading. Very straightforward, actually. Yeah, so remember what I said about that 6 of Cups? And we saw it come out in the spread too. That's kind of this. This situation is calling for you to have trust. So listen to that song, you guys. And if you find yourself in a place of doubt and fear when it comes to your love life or what's happening with them, or is this ever going to come together? Listen to that song 13, because I feel that that is the energy being called for here while your person undergoes a lot of difficult work. Sit in the energy of the Rainbow Reviver, because that's what they need from you. The Ace of Cups and the Rainbow Reviver. Intuitively, I think you know what's happening. And I think that, be careful with, if that Queen of Swords is you too, be careful with that. It's never going to happen. They're doing this all the time. Whatever those negative, harsh thoughts are. Replace the Queen of Swords with the Queen of Cups. That's what's being called for. Intuitively, you guys know each other, and you already know where this is going. Okay, my friends, that is what I have for you. I hope this resonated with some of you. I hope it helped. It's a lovely reading. I love Venus in Libra. I'll see you soon, guys. Bye for now.